Hi, today I'm going to go over my Super Conqueror, Ace Tanker, and MOE Super Happy Trekkie replay. There we go. So recently went back to play the Super Conqueror, and I was trying to put a mark of excellence on it before because I'm not the best player in the world. But, hey. As you can see, it's an encounter on steps. I have everything turned on. I just play it all. I don't like waiting forever for a battle. Yes, I know, that's kind of cancerous, but what can you do? Okay.
Let's get this show on the road.
So usually, I head off this way. But I was looking at the team lineups, 60 TPE 100s. I was looking at my team lineup, and I decided, no, I'm gonna go one line for whatever reason. Now, usually, I mean, this is where you win the map. So I come play over here, hold down, over here, get some shots across, then play hold down, move up, or play the lower flank, whatever. But I decided, I'll do something different today. I wasn't feeling it really, and I said it.
That one didn't go through.
Of course it didn't go through. Grill!
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
One thing, I haven't been playing the Super Conqueror much, and neither has many people, because a lot of us have gotten the T95, FE, whatever chieftains, and they're great tanks. But I decided to play my Super Conqueror. Watch me. So far, I've bounced 2 shots off that 705, one off the highest 7. Oh, decided to load the prep. And I've noticed this. Oh, it changed. Okay. Maybe I'm not paying attention. Never mind. And that FB blocks a shot. D100 takes a big hit from the 60 TP. Oh, am I sure this is an Ace Tanker? What the hell, man? Oh, there we go. I hit a shot. Striking shot at the T135, and he bounces off the top hull, top plate, and I shoot the rocket because why not? At this point I'm still shooting prep, and that was for the side of his hull. Looks like it hit his turret. Ooh, I-7 to farm. And T110E5 bounces again. Now, yes, that little dot did go green. That's why I fired. But I should have known that he was over-angled. It was not going to pen. The dots do not show whether you will pen. It shows armor values. It does not show the angle of the armor value. Now, as you can see on the mini-map, you know, I got all the time in the world. My team owns the circle. We own this. I mean, the P100's over here. I think he actually went up the road. So I'm just side-scraping, going back and forth. At this point, I looked at the map and went, hey, look, we own everything. I could probably get up there and go haul down on these guys. Yep, there I go. Army. So I got that Hess shell loaded looking for the light tank, or I think it was the grill I wanted, but then he died to the artillery piece. There's the light tank, and oh! And at this point, I think I look at the map and go, oh right! I have enemies to play with. Now, my T-110E5 there, buddy, and my Tank 5 buddy, both one shots. Put one into the FP. And T-110E5. And I missed the controller shot because I'm a terrible player. And at this point, it's like, woo! 3 versus 1, okay! So I tried for the controller shot, he dodged it. I'm a terrible player. Artillery hits. T-110E5 goes back. It's like, okay, so what am I going to do? I mean, I wasn't stressed or anything at this point. And it's not because of, oh, I'm such a good player. It's just, I've been in this situation. 1, 2, and I'm reloading. 60 TP puts in a shot. I mean, that's great. Did well. Now I'm hauled down. Light tank goes in, and this is when I start showing that I'm a bad player again. Tracking. Okay. Oh no, too angled. And through the driver's hatch. Yay! So at this point, it's just looking for that artillery piece. And I spot him because light tank. Put that shot in. Light tank gets shotgunned. And finishes the game. No! No! It was the artillery piece! Not even the light tank! So funny. Okay, finished it. So this is the end plate, or replay, up, whatever. Obviously the most damage of the game. No Top Gun. No high caliber, nothing worthwhile, but ace tanker, first MOE. So, I mean, that was a chill game. I was not worried about it at all. And hey. Now, yes, you see here that I was firing a lot of premium ammunition, but I didn't spend any money on it. Like, what? Why? When I use a Super Conqueror for Clan Wars or Clan Wars, Advances, so on and so forth, it's a full APCR loadout. So that builds up after a while. Buying it, you don't use it. Then you go back to playing regular battles and you load mostly AP. Yeah. So that's why it only cost me $9,000. And 60,000 credit. Nice. Team score, 4 kills. Yeah. And once again, just a quick little over on the strat page. I worked my way this way. I did some side scraping, getting shots here, here, and here. I was bouncing the shots here. If you can get here quick enough, you can get that shot off here. I mean, there's usually a light tank or a bat chat or something that's going to want to sit in that bush to get some early spots. I mean, even if you have a Hess shell loaded, if you're in a Super Conqueror, or if you're in an E100, put an HE shell through that, not a big deal. As I was saying at the start, I usually go this way, play hull down here, or I'll come down here, depending on, you know, I try to stay up top with the Super Conqueror more often than not, because, I mean, side scraping Super Conqueror is great, but it's not as reliable as, say, an IS-7. Even that's not reliable. Sometimes I'll come over here and shoot stuff in the middle, and then keep moseying. But on an encounter map, I mean, this is where you win. This is usually where you lose. But as you saw, you know, I had I think both E100s and a 60 TP. There was an E100 and 60 TP, something else, another heavy tank, and I think an E100 went up the middle. I didn't pay attention, but all of a sudden, when I'm looking at the map before I moved over here, there's an E100 sitting here. So, I mean, they owned that part of the map. That's what they owned. We own the rest. So, map control. Map control, map control, map control. When a team just sits here, they're going to lose. If this is what your team does and you're playing, I'm sorry for you, but if your team does that and controls that part of the map and lets the enemy team control the absolute rest, I mean, yeah. Ooh, circles. So, map control. That's all I can really say. If you don't have map control, you're not going to win. I've seen it where the skill of players brings it back, but that's far and few between. Far and few between. So, map control. Know what your allies are doing. Know what your teammates are doing. Know what your tank can do. Now, yeah, I moved up here. I was up in the open from all this. My team's over here. Nothing's going to come up and behind me, and if it does, most likely it's going to be dead. And then even then, if the light tank or one of the mediums did come out here to flank me, I just move this way. These guys are still stuck because of these two, and then I can use this rock to hide. Or I kill the medium and I move back. But that light tank was going over here. I put a HESH shot at him. The allies over here dealt with whatever was here. The E100 held out long enough. I mean, map control. We had map control. They didn't. They stayed in this area. They died in that area. Anyways, thank you very much for watching my Super Conqueror, Ace Tanker, and MOE Super Happy Trekkie! Thank you very much. Have a good day.